29,510 acres, 47 kilometres of coastline, 2 rivers, 3 creeks, a lake, and a couple of lagoons, kilometres of walking trails, 50 different mammals, and 212 species of birds. There's a lot to discover in the 2 separate areas that make up Beowa National Park. We're going to start in the northern precinct, about 17 kilometres from Pambula. We're driving past some pretty spectacular landscape photography locations, but there's one bird in particular that's on my list at Haycock. This bird is a bit of a naughty child and is often heard and not seen. The scattered banksia and open coastal heath provides a great backdrop for photography, and there's facilities here for picnic and barbecue if you want to make a day of it. But first, let's have a quick look at the beach. There's often no one here outside of school holidays. It's absolutely gorgeous today. The beach is stunning, but we're here for the birds, so let's head out to the headland. Oh, what's that? Oh, a cormorant. I do like to walk through the banksias because there's just so many birds in here. The challenge on a day like today is being able to quickly change your settings as you move from the bright sun into the darker shadows. If you're not confident with changing your settings, try shooting on shutter speed priority at around 1/2000th of a second. That should be fast enough for most small birds, including wrens. We'll walk up to the headland and just check it out. You can often spot whales up there during the winter. That's Haycock Rock in the distance. It's a really good vantage point. I can't see anything today, but it's a great spot to look for whales. But we're here for the birds, so we better get cracking. What is that elusive bird that I come here for? It's the Eastern Whipbird. They're a tricky bird to photograph, but they're a lot of fun to watch and chase around. There's so many whipbirds here, it's a real feature of Haycock. Oh, did you hear that? Oh, just missed him. Damn it. I'm calling Haycock the Eastern Whipbird capital of Australia. There is 4 whipbirds in this tree. The distinctive call is a duet, with the male doing the whip sound and the female usually following with the little choo-choo at the end. Oh boy, I could just chase whipbirds all day. They're so much fun to photograph. They're challenging, and it is a bit of a spray and pray scenario, but when you get one, it's just the best. But I better try and get some other birds. I still haven't managed to sight the male variegated fairy wren. Oh. Plenty of fairy wrens getting around. I'm still on the lookout for the variegated male though. I'm sitting in the spot because there's a whole heap of variegated fairy wrens just over there. Yes, I got him. There's always something new every time I come to Haycock, and this time it's the variegated fairy wrens. Mind you, there's always something to photograph here, and I never go home disappointed. So I was just about to leave and some black cockatoos have arrived, some yellowtails. I have to climb up around this bank and just go around that way and just see if I can get a bit closer. And don't walk towards the subject, I always circle around. So I'm actually sort of heading away from them. Like any good stalker, you don't want them to think that you're actually stalking them. Oh my, how gorgeous is this couple with their juvenile? Horrible light conditions. I'm shooting into the sun, up really high in the trees. It's going to take a bit of post-processing to pull this one off. Well, the sun's getting a bit high in the sky and I'm getting really hungry, so I'm going to call it quits for today. I've picked up a stick. Oh yeah, there she is. Well, as usual, haycock didn't disappoint, but this is just the tip of the iceberg of Beowa National Park, and I'm looking forward to showing you so much more. I can definitely guarantee that this is the place with the most whipbirds though. I did end up with a couple of cockatoo shots, but I had to do a fair bit of editing on these because the light was getting a little bit too bright, being that it was heading towards lunchtime. In my next video, the Big Beowa adventure continues, and we'll be heading to another spot in this beautiful national park. Stay tuned and chat to you soon.